What's up, YouTube world? This is your boy King of Spades, and welcome to Space World. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I know I am and everything. I just got myself a fresh old cut, basically, and everything. So, alright, today, I got a lot to do, man. I have not been doing a lot for y'all lately. Of course, besides Space Cut, Stillwater, and also Into the Red Zone. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I see the views that comes in. Y'all watching them here and there. But anyway, I gotta get back on the video and everything about showing my face and everything. I need to do more today. Because you never know, I've been slacking. I had that taken care of, of course, doing some Muay Thai, enjoying spring break, getting my hair done, looking good, looking cute, looking good. Got my birthday coming up around the corner, spending time with my girlfriend, etc. But now we are doing Today's Kids Never Know, Part 3 of Cartoon Network, Crash Out, YN, and Black Air Force. Today, we are going to do a video of a villain who has Black Air Force energy in the Cartoon Network franchise from this TV show, Teen Titans. This villain gives no fuck. He did the most diabolical shit you could possibly imagine, if possible. And today we are talking about one and only Slade. Of course, shout out to Caesar the Champ. We are going to be reacting to his video today. So what we're going to see. Well, first I'm going to show y'all how much Black Air Force Slade really has. When this dude, 3 times this man has appeared. No, 4, especially on the last episode. Human Beast Boy. But I ain't gonna spoil it and everything like that. I'm gonna let y'all see for yourself. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I got more videos coming up, and then we'll do what today's kids need to know. I'm gonna give y'all some pep talk and everything. But until then, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in for Slade.
God dog, ball hungry as a. Nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glick.
Hey. Yeah, well, he was cornered, bro.
Oh, shit.
I need to react to some more of his videos, man. He funny as shit. He good.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
It is finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity. Because today we got a special one. Because the last time we had one like this, it was about a good year ago. But ladies and gentlemen, stepping up to the plate, the teenage tormentor himself.
Slade.
The childhood menace. The master manipulator. This is one of the most devious, vile, disgusting niggas to ever do this shit. Man, it's been a minute since we've done a cartoon character, but man, y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the master of the
Well, he ready for some shit.
Without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, pulling the strings and trolling Robin. So at the beginning of Teen Titans, all Slade was doing was just pulling strings and just staying in the shadows.
Yep.
Bro sent the Hive to jump these niggas in the broad daylight just to start f***ing with them. They ended up using all of their bolts at the same time and body Robin. Then later on, they pulled up to their crib and started f***ing their shit up. Like, nah, bro, they was just enjoying their day, and then this man Slade sent the ops to pull up at the front door.
Oh, some bullshit.
After they end up beating them, Robin picks up Gizmo, and he's like, hey, nigga, who the f*** is Slade? And Gizmo's like, I ain't telling you shit. I ain't no snitch. But nah, you see, here's the thing. Slade knew they were going to fail.
Yeah, he knew.
This man was like, yeah, I know they sorry as hell. I knew they wasn't gonna do shit. They was just some messengers. And you see this man start playing Robin on the screen over and over and over again, asking who is Slade. Nah, bro. This man was just giving them a teaser to what was going to happen to them later on.
Oh God, he was. Man, he was preparing them niggas without telling them he was preparing for your ass. He was doing some slick shit, and you're about to see why, bro. Oh my god.
Fight shenanigans. He got Cinder Block to break
Yes.
Blasphemous out of jail while he's sitting down this dusty ass throne room plotting and shit, thinking, who should I send to spin their block next? Then after this, he ended up disguising himself as an old man and actually ended up manipulating forces of nature,
Yeah.
lightning and thunder to do his bidding. And then he started fighting Robin, and Robin has no clue who this is at all. So that man started swinging. He's like, yes, Robin, good, Robin, good. I like what I see, Lord. Catch on the flip side. So
You can see in the
later
face
on,
how Slade.
ends up sending all of his slave bots to jump the Titans and steal his chip. So while one of the bots is running away with the chip, Starfire's like, please stop and hand the chip over. And then this kid just looks at her, he's like,
Man, shut your bitch ass.
bro really pulled the blicky on her ass. But
For
they
no
finally
reason,
end up
dog.
stopping the bot. So Robin's like, hey, nigga, quit playing with me. Who the f is Slade? So bro takes off the mask, and this man Slade is on FaceTime.
What?
Hey, what's good with you, cuz? Hey, listen. I've been really impressed with what you've been doing. Like,
Not to take that artichoke.
Your ass in person, but I don't think you're ready for that yet. Do the Lou, nigga. So this is when Robin ended up getting so obsessed with finding out who Slade
Boy,
is. He decided, you know what? I'm gonna become a criminal. So
Yep.
this man becomes Red X, starts stealing shit,
Seriously.
fighting his own team just to get closer to this guy. He is obsessed.
Extremely,
So later
bro.
on, he finally ends up getting to meet Slade. So Slade comes up to him and he's like, impressive. Impressive. We are just alike. So Robin's like, alright then, so what's your plan? Then this man Slade says, Patience, you can't expect me to trust you yet. Robin.
Yeah, he knew.
This man Slade like, yeah, you didn't think I
That
would
would
know that it
know
was
you.
Dumbass boy, now you about to get jumped, and I'm gonna take your chain. But then everybody else ended up pulling up, so Robin just started chasing mans. So while they're having this rooftop chase, Robin ends up jumping down to Slade, and Slade's like, careful, my boy. I don't want you getting hurt. Then he starts saying, you know, it's kind of not hero-like stealing shit so he can get kind of close.
Seriously.
Two wrongs doesn't make it right, my boy. So then Robin starts swinging, but Slade is just beating this kid. Bro's like, damn, did Batman teach you shit? Because you can't
For real.
do nothing. Then he ends up grabbing this man and throwing him all the way off of the building. So when Robin's hanging on, he ends up falling, but Slade ends up grabbing him. So Robin's like, huh? Are you saving me? And then Slade says, nah, I'm not done whooping your ass yet.
Diabolical, bro.
Nah, bro, that's absolutely wild. Bro really saved his life just to beat him.
Just to
some
beat
more.
the shit out of
bro,
his
that's demonic. So then Robin finally lands a hit. So he goes to take off the mask, but homie is on FaceTime again.
Trolling like hell.
Hey, listen. I really wish I could have been there today. I really wanted to whip your ass, but the hose cold up. You feel me? I get this cold. The hose, my nigga. Hey, that one night with Lady Shiva. Woo, boy, I tell you, I had her and Talia al Ghul on my dick.
Oh my god.
I hope you like this gift I left. So some time ends up passing after this, and we just get this absolute weird scene. So Robin is chasing Slade in like this canyon, and their movements look very similar to the rooftop chase scene. So Robin starts swinging, and Slade is just beating him just like he beat him.
Beating
on the
his
roof.
ass.
Like he's making this man do ragdoll physics. So Robin ends up destroying these pillars. And Slade's like, excellent work, Robin. We're just alike, equally ruthless. But Robin ends up socking him and he's like, I'm nothing like you. All you care about is destruction. And Slade's like, good please, you destroy everything, Robin. And the dropped pillars ended up turning into stone faces of the Titans. So he takes off his mask and sees his own face.
Oh.
And he starts laughing and shit. Oh no. And this was a dream sequence the entire time. Oh my god, bro, he's fucking with his head.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Slade was
bro,
in
the
that boy
psychological
head
warfare
hard.
is strong with this one. So that morning, Slade ends up calling him.
Fucking childish, dog.
See, look, it's early in the morning, so I'm just gonna be straight with you and show you my evil plans. So look, I got this bomb, right? And like I said, I'm gonna be very forward with you. I'm about to air this bitch out, plain and simple. Oh, and just to let you know, this detonator can stop time, you feel me? So I got the power of Zorodo. So TikTok pussies.
This nigga is crazy.
So they end up getting
He's
to the
the bro
warehouse,
for that shit.
and Robin is just beating the hell out of all Oh my
Hell no.
Yo, look at him beating the hell out of this dead bot. Dog is channeling his inner Brian Fury right now. So Starfire's like, Robin, stop, or you're getting no more of that coochie for the rest of the week. But Robin's like, nah, that. Where this nigga Slade at? So then he ended up chasing down an innocent man, threw him on the wall and started interrogating him. Was like, hey, what's Slade at, cuz? Tell me now. But then they ended up stopping him. They like, hey, bro, chill, it ain't that deep. Well, Robin's like, deep? What the fuck you know about deep? Y'all sorry as hell, I'm going to find Slade. So finally, after all this,
he was obsessed.
Hey guys,
Robin
I
was
just
obsessed
found an
with this
amazing
dude,
digital
man.
marketing expert on Fiverr.
this time, Robin finds Slade.
Yep,
So Slade
finally.
says, wow.
Like, bro, it's been 11 episodes, but I'm finally glad you made it. Now, I got the detonator right here. You want it?
Then come get it. So they get to scrapping and Slade just starts beating them again. This is like, come on now, Robin, you can do a little better than that.
You
Now,
would think
witness my
Robin would have
ultimate
learned
attack.
from.
Flying. Tatsumaki Zapita.
Man, you would think Robin would learn from the first ass whooping, and then the ass whooping in his dream that he would learn a few things. Nah, man, Robin was just getting cooked, bro. Like it wasn't even funny at one point.
Dude, this isn't even a fight. This is a beating. Miz is like, good technique. And then breaks his arm. And then he gives him a gut punch.
Seriously.
Man's thinking about life differently after that one. And then Robin ended up raising him.
So he grabs the
Detonator. And he's like, yes, I finally done it. So Slade's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You see, there is no trigger. Because this is not a bomb. So the rest of the team was by this so-called bomb. And they ended up getting shot by this laser. So then Slade explains his actual plan. The bomb was just a distraction. That laser that he shot at everybody else ended up having probes on it. And with the push of a button, he could kill them at any second. So
Yeah.
Robin's like, nah, you can't control him. Slade says, but I can control you. You see, all of this trolling that I've been doing towards you, I was testing you. You see, you're gonna become my apprentice. Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill everybody else. So you have no choice. So he ended up manipulating this man to become his apprentice. So he got Robin out stealing stuff, fighting his own friends, and is just straight up abusing him. So then Slade ended up making him rob Wayne Enterprises. Ooh, I know this got mad. But then
For
the
real.
Titans pull up, so he dips. So Slade is in his earpiece like, hey, what the f*** you think you doing? You best go get your ass back in there and steal that shit. Once I'm off your friends right now, stop playing with me. So Robin is end up having to fight his own crew. So Starfire ends up holding him up. But then Slade in the earpiece again like, hey boy, you best shoot him right now. I ain't playing with you, Robin. So Starfire doesn't want to shoot him, so Robin's like, I can't do this. Hey, nigga! Shoot that bitch! I told you, boy, I ain't playing with you. So then he turns the probes on them. Oh my god. So then Robin just has to shoot him. Jesus
Damn,
Christ. So then Robin gets back to the base. And then he tries to swing on Slade, but he grabs his punch. Bro's like, that's a dishonorable punch. Like I told you, Robin. We're just alike. So then he starts beating this man again.
God damn.
Somebody called child services. Man started tossing him around. And man was like, you ungrateful motherfucker. What I'm about to do to you, you best call Batman right now. Then everybody else ended up pulling up. So then Slade ends up using the probes on him, but Robin ends up pulling the probes on himself. So he has to stop using it, and then they just started.
Yeah.
So Slade was like,
Another day. This is just the beginning, motherfuckers. So yeah, that was.
I would've went after his ass.
Time to move on to Exhibit B.
Oh, it gets worse.
I now present to you
Exhibit B.
the manipulation of terror. Oh, buddy. Where can I start with this one? You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Now, there's a reason I'm focusing only on the 2003 one. Because some of these other versions of Deathstroke, oh boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he was doing a lot.
Scheduled programming. In the second season of Teen Titans, we meet Terra, this girl with earth-bending like powers. So she ends up becoming friends with the Titans. And if you're friends with the Titans, you're on this man's radar.
God.
So Terra has a little secret. It is that she can't control her powers. And Beast Boy is the only person that she tells this to. And she's like, Pinky promise, don't tell nobody. So later on, she teams up with the Titans to stop Slade. So she ends up getting separated, and she sees Slade running. So she ends up chasing him, and she ends up stopping him. But then Bros sweeps her. He's like, you fallen for my trap. So Dog traps her in this cave. Then he starts swinging on this defenseless girl.
He didn't give a fuck.
One of the most demonic gaslights of all time. You know, I wrote a clip. Hey, get back up.
You know, little girl, I know literally everything about you, right?
You see, I've been watching you for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, eons, since the beginning of time.
Nigga, isn't that kind of creepy?
You're scared that when the Titans figure out you can't control your powers, they gon' cast you out. And they will, because they ain't your friends. Well, you see, I can help you. I can teach you how to control your powers.
But, what about my friends?
Bitch, your friends. It's just a matter of time before I slide on you niggas.
Promise me.
That pointy-eared ass. That loud enough bad boy. You know you gonna tell him.
But he promised me.
He ain't promised you shit. See, look at you. You can't even control shit with your sorry ass. You need me, ho.
So after this mission, the Titans invite Terra to join the team. Robin's like, you're a great fit, but we can tell that you can't control your powers. So she ended up freaking out, thinking that Beast Boy said something, but he actually
No, he didn't.
Just figured it out. And she ended up running away. And guess who she ran to? This nigga is a demon. He planted.
As a kid, I didn't realize this until I had to become an adult. When growing up and then going back to see it again, it's like, oh my god, this dude was fucking evil. He was fucking evil. He didn't give a shit, man. As long as he somehow took over the city and get a hold of the Titans, he would do anything to get their ass, bro.
The seeds in her head, and all he literally had to do was
Just wait.
So some time passes,
and she ends up coming back, and she can control her powers. Something's real fishy here.
Yep.
So she ends up joining the team again.
but obviously she has other ulterior motives. So she ends up going on a
date with Beast Boy. So they leave. So when they leave, Cyborg get up and he like, God dog, boy, I'm hungry as a bitch. Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glee.
All them niggas let that.
Oh shit. Yo, this man Cyborg really got caught in 4K with the glizzy.
Applewood Smoke Jam is here. 2 for $7.
So Terra ended up taking down the entire security of the Titans Tower. So while the Titans are getting jumped by all the Slade pods, Terra's on her date with the Beast Boy.
Yeah.
So
Beast Boy was feeling her, man.
They try to kiss this man in the corner, just chilling. Bro's like, oh, so y'all motherfuckers just gonna act like I ain't shit.
My question is, how did they not see him in there? Especially Beast Boy. How did he not see he was beside this motherfucker? Like that was throwing me off the whole time, man.
So he walks over, throws Beast Boy out of the Ferris.
Like when you walked in.
Whipping his ass. So they end up retreating into the House of Mirrors. And this man Slade looking like one of the tethered in us. So then it's revealed that Terra is Slade's apprentice. I mean, if you couldn't see the signs from a long way. So then Beast Boy started raging out with Slade to go big on him. So after they finished scrapping, Beast Boy's like, wow, so you just gonna play with my feelings like that? Alright, then no wonder you ain't got no friends. Beat the traffic, ho. And that was the final straw that finally ended up breaking her. And this
Man, boy, yo, I felt bad for Beast Boy. He was hurt, dog. He was hurt. Doing that doing that time right there, man. He really liked it, Sarah. He loved Sarah, man. I felt bad for boy. I really did, man. He had his heart broken, and he was fucking betrayed like that. Damn. And shoot, and the sad part was and everything too, man. When Beast Boy returned back after the slave boss got killed, and they all asked, "Where's Beast Boy?" He was in his room in dog form, just pouting and just whining, man. Like, damn. And it was sad, man, because he had feelings, man. It's what happens, boy. Shoot, when you fall for the wrong female and everything, man, they freaking hurt your heart. Yeah, you heart broke. But yeah, that shit was rough.
This man Slade had this all planned out. This man is a different type of menace. Bro, it's like, my apprentice, you shall now serve me in this whack-ass suit with your big-ass feet and fat-ass size 52s. My God, you give it sore run for his money with those big-ass, fat-ass, big-ass...
Yeah, I ain't like the outfit.
God damn, this is fat as hell. So some days later, the Titans driving down the street and they get hit by this rock. And it was Tara in this whack-ass suit. And she's like, hey, pussies. And of course, this man Slade in her earpiece. Yeah, that's right. I like that shit. I like that shit. So she starts scrapping with him. And then it's revealed that Slade has control of her suit. And he has direct access to her nervous system. So bro takes over and starts doing buck wild. So the Titans end up having the dip. So then later on, Slade sends Tara to break out Cinderblock, Plasmus, and Overload. And all the Titans ended up getting body, man.
Yeah,
it was just
they all got cooked.
So this man Slade took over the entire city. Yo, where the is the justice?
Seriously.
So the Titans end up having to come back and jump Tara. So while this girl is running for her life,
man, boy, they came back swinging.
She runs back to Slade like, Slade, I can't do it. Then he slaps her in the face. I was like, you thought what they did to you was bad? Oh, please, just wait till what I'm about to do to your ass. So this man just starts beating the life out of her.
Beating the shit out of her.
You had one job, you running away like a
Bitch.
So now Slade is controlling her, about to make her kill Beast Boy, but through the power of friendship, she ended up breaking free and started swinging on Slade. Like,
stop throwing these little small ass pebbles at me. And then the menace ended up falling to his demise. And that was the end of his.
Yep, that man died. Psych.
Exhibit C.
Bro, what y'all about to see? Oh my God! When I was a kid and this new episode came out, I'm like, again? Like, didn't he just die? It ain't over.
Gentlemen,
it wasn't over.
You our final exhibit from
the grave.
So Slade has been dead for some time now, but Robin is obviously still obsessed, thinking he can come back one day.
Mm-hmm.
So one day while they're fighting Cinderblock, Robin is in this dark forest, and he ends up having Slade. So he starts tracking him down. So Slade's like, oh, Robin, wouldn't you like to stop me again? I got these 3 bombs placed around the city. Can you defuse them in time? So then everybody else pulls up.
And Robin's like, guys, Slade, he's back. Cyborg's like, what you mean? Cause we literally saw that man drown in lava.
Yep.
But Robin's like, nah, swear to God, I saw that nigga. So Robin sends them out to find the bombs, but they can't find absolutely nothing. So then Robin sees Slade again and he starts boxing him up. So then he ends up running right past Starfire. So Robin's like, hey, the girl, what are you doing? He's right there. So she's like, Robin, what the hell have you been smoking? Because there was nobody there.
Oh my God.
So Robin ends up running off back to Slade's old base. So he ends up seeing him again. He's like, Robin, hello, glad you could make it. So Robin starts swinging again, and Slade just starts beating the absolute hell out of this nigga. He is beating him like he's never beaten him
the
before.
fuck out of him.
Like, this isn't even a fight. This is just a pummel. So the other Titans pull up and they see him just getting hit by nothing. The Cyborg like, my nigga, are you good? But Robin just keeps on insisting that Slade is here, so they just have to shoot him. So they end up strapping Robin on this bed to see what's wrong with him. So while they outside and Robin is in this room alone, he ends up seeing Slade again.
Like there's no stopping this man.
Robin, what are you doing? Let me get you out of those restraints. So some minutes later, and then everybody realizes, oh my God, yo, this man just go. So Raven tries to find him, so she ends up going in his mind. And yo, you can just see all the trauma this man has. If you look closely, you can literally see his parents falling to their death off of the trapeze. Like, I know this is supposed to be a kid's show,
Yeah.
but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they scarred
so
our
Raven
ass.
finally ends up getting into his mind, so she's like, see, Robin, there's absolutely nobody here. But then Raven's like, oh my god, no, he's not tripping. So meanwhile, as we cut to Slade just whooping Robin, just absolutely brutally pummelizing this man in his own house, Robin literally starts begging for his
I
life.
would too.
I was like, please, Slade. Slade's
Oof.
like, no, I will never stop. I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your goddamn mind. I will absolutely never rest. And neither will you. But Robin ends up turning on the light and he finally stops him. And he ends up figuring out that this man Slade had one last trick. To have this toxic dust from his mask enter Robin so he could beat the shit out of this nigga in his head. Oh my god. Oh, buddy, that's just taking it just too far.
It's
Man,
evil as
even
hell.
in death, I will still whoop your ass. So we gotta be thinking, alright, this is finally the end of Slade, right?
Little
Gotta
did
be
we
over,
know.
right? This man comes back from the dead.
In the flesh.
There is no stopping this man.
There was
So
that,
Bobby's
bro.
like, yo, wait, hold on. How are you here? And the bro's like, well, you see, Raven, your daddy
Yep.
has given me a second chance at life. Oh, and also, I'm a fireman.
Yeah, he had powers this time.
Whooping the whole crew. He's just playing with his food. And then he pulls up on Raven and he's like, I must deliver the message. So Raven ended up having to use. But that did not
Hell
work
no.
at all. Bro is still moving. So Robin ends up boxing him up. The dog just shivered it off. Oh my goodness.
Well, he was nothing
I had
but
to-
zombie mode, but
Thank
in
you, Robin, for,
in flesh,
listening
bro.
to the bones. So he ended up tracking down Raven and made her see the end of the world. He absolutely traumatized her. So then he just drops her off the building. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So then some days later, he ends up pulling up to the Titan's tower with an army of fire demons. He was like, I told y'all I would spin the block on y'all one day.
And he
so
did,
Robin
bro.
ended up kicking this man, but he just got him like the damn Undertaker and just started bodying everybody. Then Cyborg basically shot a Kamehameha at this nigga, and he just ate it. Bro
Didn't
even
do
move.
shit.
So Raven ended up just having to give herself up. So Slade was technically an accomplice to causing the end of the world. So let's see, this man basically just killed 7.7 billion people. So then after this, Trigon ended up betraying him.
Audiences are loving Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts.
Look what you unleashed.
So then Slade has to end up working with
Yep.
Robin. So Robin
And you
can
never
Raven
will see
back
something like
so
that
Slade
happen.
can get his body back. Because the deal that Slade made with Trigon is that if he would bring Raven to him, he would give him his flesh back. But Trigon forced on this man, he was capping. So they end up splitting up. So Robin's like, alright, so where you going? And Slade's like, down a little further. You see, people like me, when they die, go to really, really hot places, you feel me? I'm talking like Nashville, check my nigga. So later on, Slade ends up pulling up at this duel with this ginormous boss-looking character guarding the thing. Dog looking like a Souls boss. And Dog's like, what you say?
You shall not reclaim. You shall not.
So the boss, he's working Slade.
Yo, he was getting worse.
And Slade's like, nigga, who the f do you think I am? So then he ends up blowing this man to bits, and he ends up getting his whole body back. He's like, pure evil. Buddy, I am pure evil. I'll be taking the axe too. So then while the Titans are fighting Trigon, this man Slade comes from the top rope and cuts off one of his horns. Bro's like, these are my kids to torment. So f off. And also, you gonna hold me and lie to me? Eat my dick. So they ended up just jumping Trigon, and he was just done for.
So then Slade dips, and he doesn't appear till the final episode of the show,
Yeah.
which is one of the weirdest endings I have ever seen. So
I don't think it was
Beast Boy
weird, it
goes
was
back
sad.
to the House of Mirrors because Tara's back and everything, but she don't remember nothing.
Yeah, it's like when Slade came back to life and everything, Sarah also came back to life and stuff like that. So like but although she lost her memory of everything and she's just a regular person, like her powers were gone, like everything that she did and remembered is gone and she don't remember nothing. So like in Beast Boy, he was excited to see her again, but like she didn't remember who he is. So like he really meant nothing to her. So it was sad on his part.
And then Slade just starts talking to him again. He's like,
Talking
Tara
shit.
never liked you, right? Your breath stink, you musty, and you dusty. No wonder she don't want to remember your ass. So then Bro comes from the roof and starts beating the hell out of him. But then Beast Boy ends up ramming him into this roller coaster. But it wasn't Slade, it was one of his bots. And the bot keeps on repeating, she doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. Oh my goodness, bro. This man passed this test with ease. I mean, bro, this man is a demon and we...
Man, yo, that was Slade, bro. Slade didn't give a fuck, man. So that's our Today's Kids Will Never Know end of part 9. On 3 out of 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. So that was our final little learn piece thing we did. So we did Ed from Ed and Eddie, the Kanker sisters, who were like all 4 of them were crash outs. We had the 3 YNs, the original YNs from the Powerpuff Girls, the Rowdy Rough Boys, came back twice, and we had Slade, who not only got into 2 people's heads, but died and came back from the dead and did some more shit. So that's how we're going to end it there. We're going to do it today. We'll never know part 10 coming up next week, and buckle up for this one. It's about to get wild. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with y'all soon. And please also gotta tune in to Into the Red Zone and also Phase Go. I'm on the Phase trying to return to Stillwater. Next week is episode 30. And let's just say, y'all better watch it. You better buckle up and prepare. So, enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll see you guys next time. Spades out.